Skatosis, episode number 105, brought to you by Amazon.com. Visit our website, skatosis.com, and click on one of the banners for Amazon. It supports the show. Thank you very much.
That's not
Welcome back to another episode of Skatosis. My name is Drew Domkus.
I'm Aaron Monty.
And Skatosis is a skateboarding podcast where we talk about skateboarding. After we go skateboarding and sometimes before we go skateboarding.
Uh-huh. But never before and then after, because I can't handle that.
Right, that's a little too much.
I used the hashtag the other day, hashtag skate every damn day. I can't.
No.
Look, I can't.
You can't skate every damn day?
I can't. It's so tolling.
What a wuss.
You have to
I couldn't either. Well,
yeah.
You know what? It depends on how intense that session is, because if you're just pushing, if you're king of the road in it every day, no way.
Yeah, no way. I feel like every session though now. Now I'm like,
dude,
I'm dead.
We had a long session today.
Yeah. Maybe we just always have long sessions because I'm at the park for hours.
Maybe that's it. You're just giving it your all.
Well, how the fuck does Nyjah do it?
I don't know, man.
It's like training.
He's been doing it since he was so small that, I don't know, it's just muscle memory. I wonder how much he really even needs, how much he even tries.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you can tell by his tray flips.
Yeah, there's so many tricks that he does that are just ridiculously smooth and simple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
I'm
just
so
showed
many
you
pros.
one on his story where and he's just fucking around, but he half cab flips up, nose wheelie, big spin out.
Right. See, this is what our show is about. It's just skateboarding. Right away, we get into skateboarding.
Right away. Oh yeah. It's 105. If you're listening to this one,
this might be the first one.
Don't
That's the
start
thing.
at this one.
Why not? What if this is the first opportunity they got to hear about this awesome skateboarding podcast called Skatosis?
If you're starting at 105, stop right now.
Go
back to
one.
one. Make sure you want to listen to another 104 episodes.
They're almost all about an hour. Almost. That's 105 hours.
I feel like the early ones, though,
they're probably shorter.
Yeah, we were pushing for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah,
we were doing 20 or 30
I'd
minutes.
have to look back and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're holy crap, it's almost an hour.
I know. This is just we're talking. It's got away from us.
Right.
How does the 9 Club do well, they're talking to somebody about stories.
Those
but that
are
turns
interviews.
Into
That's
2
a whole
or
different
3
trip.
hours.
Yeah. But yeah. So, man, full day at Cream City again today.
Forgive me. I'm gonna be shivering through this.
I know it's cold up here. We're about to move this studio downstairs, where it's at least over a heat vent.
That's true.
The ODS HQ is basically, or at least the podcast recording studio is in an old barn, old farmhouse that's 1895, I believe it was built. So there was never ever really any heat upstairs. There's no ductwork upstairs, so it's used to be all propane wall heaters, and I don't know. It's cold up here, so it's when you change your closets from summer to winter clothes, we have to go downstairs to change to winter podcasting zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
near some warmth.
Near some warmth.
Yeah,
we have to change studios upstairs to downstairs.
Yeah, so Cream City, man, is a wonderful place.
Yes, it is. 2 weeks in a row now.
2 weeks in a row. And if you know who to know, you might get to go early on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we do. Man, I showed up at 8:30. You got there a little bit after me and Cody.
Mm-hmm. And I got there just after 9.
What did we leave at 2:30, 3? It's right around 3, I think.
Yeah, we left at 3 because we came home to watch the Packer game.
Yeah, and that was, so we probably left just before. But I mean, what is that? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's a 6-hour sesh, dude. And we didn't really take very many breaks.
No, we did not.
No, it was let's skate here. No, let's skate here now. Mm-hmm. Now let's skate here. Let's go skate here. And I think
at all points, all of us, you, me, and Cody, were oh, I think we're done. And then we walk down and we're oh.
We're not done.
Yeah.
And you know what, too? I wanted to skate things. I wanted to skate things today that we didn't skate last weekend.
Mm-hmm. I skated all the same things.
We got a bunch of footage from last weekend, and it was fun to put all that together. And today I just wanted to try different things. And so what was I doing? I actually did a pretty impressive trick for my own, if I do say so myself.
If I do say so myself.
The bump to ledge to bump.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie 180.
Back 180.
Back 180 up. fakey grind.
50.
Yeah, fakey 50 to another. What's that half cab out?
Back
Sorta.
180,
It's a back-
you're regular.
It's another back 180.
Back
out.
180. Yeah, that'd be half cab.
Is that
out.
half cab out? Look at me. Look at me. That was pretty sweet.
I knew, and that was the one you went down on last week.
Yeah, I've got there's bloody. It's not bloody anymore, but there's scabs all over my shin from last week because it was I think my first or second try. I went 270 to the shin.
Yeah, basically, you just went straight into the ledge because you slipped out.
That was terrible.
Right?
Yeah, and it gave me a big old knot on my leg for the whole week. But it's starting to heal, and so I was definitely a little cautious. I wasn't thinking I was going to try that, but then you suggested it one time, twisted my arm, and I was like, I'll try it.
Okay, I guess so.
But it took me a few tries to get it. But man, I locked in and got that fakey 50 4 or 5 times before I came off clean. That was cool. That's a fun feeling.
That's the same thing when I go front side. Yeah. It's really if I can lock in both those trucks, I'm getting the other side.
Yeah, for me coming out of that though, I mean it's like a 1.5 foot tall ledge, and then you're going down into a bank. So I mean that's just a little awkward for me. So I was probably that's
not your MO.
No, not at all. So that's probably my biggest accomplishment for the day, at least. I definitely skated a bunch of other stuff. I got in the bowl today, but
I got in the bowl today.
Yeah.
I don't belong in the bowl. I say it every time.
Dude, that bowl, man, is so intimidating still. I see guys just carve and cruise, and they're just taking their time. They're comfortable. I get in there, and I feel like I'm in a rush. I feel rushed in there, and it's so slippery. So even when I calm down and I think I'm under control, dude, I washed out, and I slam my wrist so damn hard. It's bruising that, it's just, man... It is no joke.
That whole place is slippery.
The
bowl is a little better. The floor down in the street area it's
so slippery.
It's pretty much waxed.
Yeah, so I mean that's just I don't know, man. That's just a whole nother aspect of skateboarding. Is not only do you have to stand on this thing that rolls, but you might also end up in a place that's like ice.
Yeah. You have to fight that gravity, and then we see people come and just rip that place.
Yeah, I just wonder maybe they got.
Well, all those dudes...
do they have a different set of wheels? Are they
all those dudes know that part.
But do they not slip out as much?
All the time. They're just used to that feeling.
I guess, man.
You and me are skating the barn here, the Oshkosh Park, which is
it's all grippy.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm skating crusty-ass street spots.
So what is it like to be super comfortable at a slippery Cream City and then go somewhere else, dude? Is it just so grippy? Everywhere,
I don't know. Maybe they screw up on that.
I don't know.
Maybe they're used to this flow of because I'm turning, I'm slipping out there.
Well, I was filming you and I was trying to take a wide turn and I washed out so many times. But I just wonder, is there a trick? Not a trick, a secret to wheels. I mean, of course, there's different wheels for different scenarios. But the guys that we've seen are all ripping today. What we should have done a little survey.
You had the 60s on.
I know, and it's just because they get coated with that dust, and it's just slick.
We should get Sam Appleton, Sam Mueller.
Yeah,
he always rides those fat OJ wheels. I know
they're big, but I wonder how does he do in a park? Does he slip around?
He kills it everywhere, dude.
You know what we need is in the game curling. The ice where you throw the stone on the ice. They got somebody out there sweeping. We need people sweeping in front of us constantly, just keeping it so that we can,
I was surprised I didn't wipe. So a big thing there, if you've been to Cream City, you wipe your wheels on the wall because of that dust. I didn't do that at all today.
I did a few times for sure.
I'm surprised. I think this is the first time I've ever not done it. I remember one time I got yelled at because you're not supposed to do it on the artwork.
Yeah, duh. Don't do it on artwork.
I was young.
But man, I was doing some backside early grabs over the hip on that one little street course. What is that? A pyramid thing? It's like a.
I'm not sure what to call that.
It's like a triple wedge.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Yeah. It doesn't have. It's not. It's like a curb top because it's not coping at all.
Max says that's his favorite spot there.
It's fun, man.
That and that spot right next to it into the wall.
Yeah,
he's if that was this park, I would still skate it all the time.
That triangle wedge up the wall.
Yeah, yeah. He said those are too. No. It's weirdly steep.
Yeah.
Because I tried kick up the fakie and I didn't feel comfortable coming back in.
Yeah.
But again, if you know that part, I feel really comfortable at Oshkosh. I feel the most comfortable at that park.
That's the thing. Is now we've gone there 2 weekends in a row because it's getting so cold, and it's the more we go, the more comfortable you get. But
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
damn, dude, I took a couple of spills and I'm sore and my hand is jacked and I think I pulled my groin muscle. Man,
we're beat up today.
A little beat up today.
And it's cold and snowing.
Yeah.
We're finally at this point again.
But dude, such a good time hanging out with the older crew there, and they're such good dudes.
Yeah,
and
I love hanging out with them.
They're
Everyone's
so fun.
like so friendly and nice.
Yeah, everybody encourages each other.
Yeah,
and it's just so cool, man. I have such a good time.
Everyone's just stoked on skating.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there was a bigger group this week than maybe there's been in a while. Mm-hmm. It seems like there was a lot of maybe guys that just hadn't seen each other, and some of the guys come up from Chicago and
all the homies.
Good time, man. Good time. So. Cream City in Butler. Awesome place, man. If anybody's in Wisconsin and you want to check that out, that's like the indoor park to go to for sure.
That's the one I've been going to since I was like 15.
Like 3 times already.
Oh, we should.
Sure.
Let's get like a super cut of all the times we've said, or I've said. Joe was saying the other day, she's like, yeah, every time I listen, it's just Aaron saying like, oh, that's sick.
Right.
So like, let's just get a super cut of me saying that.
Oh, that's the 9 Club super cut. That's sick. No, that's dope. No, that's sick. That's
yeah.
Dope.
I mean, it's almost like it's a lot of shows though. If you like look like my favorite movie podcast one. How did this get made?
Mm-hmm. Did they say sick or dope?
No, they just like they're saying the same things every episode, right?
Back when we were doing the Dawn and Drew show all the time, like I would say awesome all the time, and so somebody sent me a supercut.
I've heard that one.
Where she's like awesome. If you say awesome, take a drink. It became a game. People would listen to the show.
I mean, it's incredible. You could probably do it with almost every podcast show. Is like a supercut of like you say this so much
for sure. Like that.
Yeah,
I just did
for
it
sure.
again.
For sure.
I caught myself mid.
That's sick.
For sure. But yeah, dude, so awesome day today. And man, there's just been so much skateboarding going on. The whole Tampa AM is going on right now, and I was hoping so bad to be there this year, but it just did not work out. Like, I wish that we could just cover it in person, and just be there. I want to be on the deck at the concrete jam. Oh, that would be so fun. I
didn't know you were thinking of going this year.
I wanted to, but it just it never really worked out. Dawn's dad lives just 45 minutes away, so dude, I would like to go
pro.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the pro over the AM, just because you'd see more pros, I guess. But I think the AMs are probably trying harder.
Dude, okay, Cookie's still they're hungry.
Yeah,
Cookie's still in Tampa AM. What the fuck?
He's not pro for anybody, right?
What the fuck? And he had no footage in Peace.
Did you see that last 9 Club Schiffler? Jason Schiffler? Did you watch that one or listen to that one at all?
I did. I don't remember his last name.
It's all about Element. And they were talking about Cookie. They talked about him for a little while. Even how he didn't have a part in there. There was a whole thing about it. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
I forget now.
What did they say about it?
I forget exactly what they said, but I know they talked about it. And there was definitely an explanation as to why he didn't have footage in there.
Was he hurt?
No.
Roll his ankle.
Well, no, it's dumb because I brought it up because I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know that he talked about it.
Uh-huh.
But there's just been so much Element stuff going on because we watched Peace. Now this interview, I found an Element shirt at Goodwill. I mean, come on.
Non-stop Element. Wind, water, fire, and earth.
Everything. But, yeah, that was a good interview. I didn't know that guy at all. But, man, there was so much in that guy's story that I could relate to. The whole, like, breakdancing and skateboarding going together, dude, absolutely.
Did you breakdance?
Yeah, dude, when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess I, like, saw that as a kid.
That was what you did, especially at the age I was. Like, we'd get the cardboard out. Me and a couple of friends, man. We would try to breakdance. We would try. I could do a backspin. I could
you do it on the head?
No, I never got to the head. I can never pull off a windmill, but my buddy Jerry, my skate buddy Jerry, dude, he could windmill, head spin. He had it all.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that was
we
fun.
were at Spencer's yesterday.
We were never like a real crew or anything. We were just trying, goofing around and stuff. But it was absolutely tied to skateboarding and hip hop.
Were there crews around you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
See, I was never around. Like, I remember growing up, there was like a breakdancing show. Oh yeah, again, we'll go back after this episode and we'll count them all. We'll put a tally on the bottom.
Yeah.
What was I saying? There was a show
really around it.
Yeah, it wasn't really around. There was a show about like breakdancers, and I remember thinking like that was really cool. And I remember thinking,
yeah, but what year is that?
Oh,
like so much later.
I would say like 2005 or something. Yeah. I mean, so like it.
breakdancing has gone a whole different route where there's like full blown like real like competitions.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have you seen any of that stuff? Like some of the current day breakdancing, it's so incredible.
Yeah, didn't like MTV have something like a breakdancing?
Maybe,
like,
but you can
thing?
find some stuff on YouTube. There's a whole competition and like it peaks at the end of the year, like a Super Bowl kind of thing.
Oh wow!
Not Super Bowl, but I'm just saying there's a big circuit.
We were at Spencer's
I'm talking, dude, like 1983.
Yeah, early.
84.
Yeah, the height of it.
Yeah,
we were at Spencer's Gifts yesterday, and there was a holiday box for like a prank box, and it was it said like breakdancing cardboard and tape.
Yeah,
which is very because at first I thought that's what it was. I'm like, really? They want $20 for this? Fucking tape and cardboard.
That's funny though. But oh man, I remember so many times just learning, man, trying, just like skateboarding.
Did you have a name?
No, I didn't have a name. That was too goofy.
D-Dog.
No, I didn't.
D-Day.
No, that's what I mean. It wasn't that much of a crew where we had like break your names or anything like that. But
that's cool. I remember always thinking I could do that.
Or if I did, I'm too embarrassed to say it.
I do remember. I thought it was always cool. You like go on your hands and then you put like one. You like jump under one.
That's like a gymnastic move.
Yeah,
like they do that on the pommel horse.
It's all kind of gymnastics.
Yeah, that's why some of the stuff now they're doing these crazy weird bends and flopping around, and it's fun to watch. I get stuck in a YouTube like rabbit hole with that stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys that I forget their names, weird names. They're like even the current street ones.
Yeah.
But this one guy comes out and he just looks super casual. Just doesn't even look like he's like into it or like part of the scene.
It is skating.
And then just like bust out the craziest stuff.
It is like skating.
Yeah.
You look like super mellow, and then you're like busting out 540s.
Yeah. And it's another one of those like competitions where you wear what you want. You know, it's not like a sport where you got a uniform or anything.
That's true.
It's all your flair, what you're up to.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of those. Like skating is like, especially within the Olympics. We never touched on that. It's
Olympics?
like they haven't started yet, but that conversation was around and then it stopped. What are those uniforms gonna look like? It's getting close.
Yeah, because each event in the Olympics is pretty standard, right? When it comes to uniforms, right?
Yeah, I think they're all like they have the same uniform throughout, like the whole summer games.
And it's not going to be like snowboarding. They got those cool looking like full suits. Like you can look pretty cool in a snowsuit.
I think it's going to be. You've seen them in Street League where they wear like the patches.
They can't wear their brand logos. I bet.
No. But you know where they wear the patches.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like. It's going to be kind of like an athletic type of shirt, and then it'll probably just be like USA or something.
Yeah, something.
I think it would be like a Wiccan shirt or something. You know what I mean?
Like pagan?
Yeah, a witch shirt.
But I wonder. I mean, there's definitely going to be something. I mean, there's got to be drawings and so many things already in motion. Yeah, it'll be interesting when that stuff comes out because it's going to be good. I mean, there's going to be hate on it no matter what.
Oh, for sure.
No matter
I'm saying
what.
it now.
Yeah, you wear it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you're hating on is the fact that you're not wearing it.
I almost bought a basketball jersey yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a Favre jersey.
Is it big?
It's pretty big. And Dawn's dad got me one time. I think it's the number 12, but it's got my last name on it.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's green and gold.
The baggy shit. These are my baggiest pants. I wore these today because I was feeling like a 90s vibe.
They're still high water though.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're rolled up. They're cuffed up 3 times. But yeah, that shit's cool. Big stuff.
Yeah.
I can't do the little wheels though. I can't go back that far.
I'm glad I was not around in that
in the 90 age
skateboarding. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it would have been cool at the time, I guess. And it would like it's maybe it's just cool to me now because that was like when I was growing up. It was before like I started skating, but I'm like, what a cool time in skating history when it was baggy ass clothes, huge boards, and tiny wheels. What a strange time in skateboarding.
Super weird.
They all kind of were.
Not very welcoming.
In the 90s. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Embarcadero.
Yeah.
You always hear stories about fucking get out of here, you kook.
I'm going to start saying that here at the barn. I'm going to make people have to do a front sweeper or get out.
I thought you said just yell at them. That's me. That's usually my role.
No, you got to drop in again. Remember, that's the initiation. Drop in from the
you got to drop in from the vert. And I'm grandfathered. No, I'm grandfathered in. That's already been settled, so let's take it easy.
All right.
I just yell at other people when they don't do things that I won't do.
I understand.
Yeah, of course.
Did you see this footage of Shaquille O'Neal on a skateboard?
Skating around?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty smooth, dude.
Not bad.
He's a massive person.
And he's a big man.
Massive person.
Yes. Is the board? I don't remember. Is the board smaller?
I think it's a longboard. You ever seen him hold a soda? It looks tiny.
Oh yeah, everything looks tiny.
I don't think it's like a penny board. But
okay, that's what I thought it was.
He's a big person, so I'm not sure.
Everything looks like a penny board.
It's probably like one of those cruisers.
What size shoes did he wear again?
It's like 20 something.
Yeah, isn't it like in the?
That's what I'm saying. So it's got to be like a cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what I mean?
His feet wouldn't even fit on a.
Right. And he's going around. He's like, I'm an athlete. That's cool though. Yeah, I thought it was cool too.
And to be able to do that, there's tons of people who like aren't able to just roll around, right? Like
oh man, how many people try to just stand on it and wash out just right away?
And like professional athletes in like other regards.
He had a push and he was cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's
a skater.
Stepped down there before.
I want to see him do an eggplant.
Yeah, I want to see. Oh my god, that body mass
is so big.
I want to see him air out.
Did you read this thing I posted on the group about the whole thing about licensing music in videos? Did you read that at all?
I did not.
It's a good read.
I did not see that.
Jenka Magazine does a lot of good, articles about certain things that we've definitely talked about, but they just go a little bit deeper and kind of give you an answer. And it's just it's a good read, but it talks just about the difficulties and how expensive certain things are. And
absolutely, and that's a terrific transition into Vinnie brought up when I saw him yesterday at the shop.
What's that?
He was asking me to bring up here Torey Pudwill's "True Part," that Rolling Stones song that they picked.
That must have been expensive.
Over $10,000.
I would imagine. Rolling Stones.
Yes,
dude, they're probably like
because they don't license out. Yeah. So Vinnie was asking me, let's open this conversation up.
Okay.
We don't really have facts to it, but he said he's been Googling it for like weeks.
All right.
He's like, I've been trying to find like how much they spent on that.
How much? What was the song? Do you remember?
Oh fuck! What was the song?
Was it the Be
Satisfaction?
True? Was it the Be True? Was that the move? Was that the video you're talking about?
It was just True. Plan B. True.
B.
You always say Be True. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they meant. Be true to you.
Maybe that's what they. I think I know what that meant.
Plan B.
Maybe I'm the only one that's figured it out.
Let's see. Rolling Stone song cost. So let's just see what I get it first try.
Yeah, right away.
Vinnie, it's right here.
Vinnie.
$40.
$40.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
100,000. I actually could believe that.
I would think, dude, a big band like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, but there's other people.
Unless
Rolling Stones just doesn't license it out a lot.
That's exactly to my point here on the unless is that somebody at Plan B knows one of the Rolling Stones and can pull some strings or something. Do me a favor. Blah blah blah.
I mean, Plan B is they could have paid for that.
Right.
And the funny thing is, Torey's not even on Plan B anymore.
Well, not now.
Yeah. They paid a lot of money for your song, Torey.
That was a long time ago.
When did True came out? True came out like less than 5 years ago.
Okay. He's not like under contract forever.
No, but they paid a lot, and Torey's out.
But who picked the song? Do you think Torey did? And then what? That's like on his...
No.
Add that to your salary.
Torey probably didn't.
Here's how much you owe. Or
I wonder how much of that is skaters picking, because a lot of times you hear.
I think it's more the editor. It's the editor picking, and maybe if they know the skater, maybe they ask him for a couple of choices.
Do you remember the song? I'm really blanking on the song.
No.
It's not.
I think I bought that one. I'd have to go back and check, but
it's on Netflix. Still on Netflix.
Is it really?
It might be more than 5 years. No,
because
it couldn't be.
Did we watch? We didn't watch it for like while we've been doing this show. I think it was beforehand.
No,
so
within the last 5 years.
Yeah, within 5 years.
3 or 4
but still,
years.
I don't think that cost determines why if Torey Pudwill can
no,
leave
not
Plan
at all.
B.
This conversation just got brought up yesterday, and I'm like, wow, that's fucked up too. That like Torey's not even on Plan B anymore. Like, it was his part. Not that it has anything to do with him.
But anybody that's left a company, they still have parts for those companies that are still out there.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying, like, the conversation of how much did this song cost? And it could have been, I mean, anyone could use this song. It's not on Torey.
No, not at all.
But, like,
you know what trips me out more is, like, when somebody does leave a company and they've just got all this footage they've been collecting in, like, their shoes or their whatever. Like, what do you do with all that stuff? And you just got to start over or, like, get new clips. Like, I think Day One did that with Adidas.
Oh, like, tons of people. Mark Johnson. Tons
you just
of people
end up having to redo a bunch of stuff wearing those shoes.
Wearing those shoes or like different board. Like, you can't do it with that board. Yeah.
That's crazy. Especially if you're just sitting on this footage and then like this perfect deal comes up that you just cannot, you can't pass up.
Frankie Villani.
And you're like, I got all this footage.
I wonder how much footage that got like.
You know what you do at that point? You get that artist. I think it's a dude from Italy or whatever that's putting the crazy neon lights. Put that on the graph. Put that on those parts and just cover up those brands.
Just black out the boards.
Or the shoes. Or you know what I'm saying? The shoes could be flame, fire, neon. You wouldn't know.
Just put a graphic over it.
Put a whole part
out. That's a good idea, actually.
Your new company, use this footage.
But sometimes that type of editing doesn't work with but that's a good way around it. Right? I like that.
You gotta manipulate the footage.
Not that I would even. I don't even think I'd think. No, that's not true. I would think about it. I'm that deep. Like if I watched a part, I'd be like, "Why is he riding a Plan B board?"
Yeah, right. Or you just like you superimpose your new brand on there, and it's like you see it jumping around like South Park.
Yeah, you see both graphics. Yeah,
that'd be kind of funny too.
That'd be funny if they did that with like Thank You Skateboarding.
Right.
Because it's kind of like, it seems like more of like, somebody said like an OG almost. So it kind of seems like more of like
they were both, aren't they both?
Yeah, they
OG?
were both on it. Yeah. So it kind of seems like a more like fun, like enjoy type of company.
It almost does. I haven't heard anything new about them yet. I don't think they've posted anything yet.
You think Almost will go
out? Don't they have still a solid crew?
Yeah,
Eunice Amrani. They've got Cooper, right?
Yuri for oh Jesus Christ! How do you I have no idea.
Isn't it Eunice Amrani? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but they have Yuri Fachi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They got a few guys still solid, but no more Chris Haslam, no more Day One Song.
Oh, whatever happened to Chris Haslam?
He's doing his own thing. He's not on a board brand right now. I see him put clips out.
Doing his own thing, like on board company?
No, like just not on a brand.
Okay.
I think
that's the best move a skater's made in years.
I don't know if he's making any money anywhere.
Then, not so good. But
I would imagine his
boards
sell.
But another board company. Yeah, I would think his board sells. I would think.
I don't know.
I thought I heard something that he was just like done. That he was just like, I'm done skating.
He's no way, dude. He still puts clips out where he's still
I know.
inventing things.
That's why I'm like, why did I hear that?
No, that guy is gnarly. What should happen is he should be on Thank You, and the three of them should do Cheese and Crackers too. Get Torey in there.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Why not? Right? At least get Day One and Chris doing that again. Get him. Thank you, Chris Haslam.
That's a good idea.
That is a really good idea.
Uh-huh. Man, you got a lot of them on this show today.
I know, right? Should we call it now?
Yeah, can we call this one early? Go out on top.
Man, so James out in Colorado, our favorite thrasher buddy out there, he posted this funny quote that he got from some random kid. Because I think of that kid that tells you, you're not even doing anything.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
So some kid comes up to him, he's like, dude, you know how to slam hard.
That's true, though. He does.
He does.
He knows how to put his full weight into a slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might be kind of sadistic and he likes the pain.
I have always thought that.
Dude,
I think that's he's
gnarly.
Yeah, he's like I don't know what's the right word I'm thinking of.
Masochistic.
Exactly.
Boom.
That's not what I was thinking of, but that works.
Did you see any of the Burnside Halloween footage?
Burnside?
Yeah, dude. So many
good
costumes.
I just saw Tempe.
Some guy was like, I think he must have been the Grim Reaper, and he's just flowing with his black cape and just killing the park.
Oh, that's cool. Did he have the?
Yeah, what is it called? Sickle.
Sickle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure if that's Corey Glick, but somebody's looking like Mario Brothers.
Dude,
think that's
Corey
who that
Glick could
is.
pull it off.
Yeah,
Parker the other
there's
day
some good costumes.
said I look like Corey Glick.
You do. You got the mustache.
Thank you.
That's
I
right.
like that better than Mickey Papa.
He's also got a mustache.
Does he?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Corey Glick, I'm like...
Corey Glick, yeah, that's a little bit better.
I like that.
So I posted this thing from I'm a part of a bunch of different groups on Facebook, and Frontside Friday, dude, is awesome. I love going to there, looking at all the different stuff.
I always see you post Frontside Friday.
And I add to that, like typically out of my edits of the week or whatever, I'll usually make a full edit of just my frontside stuff, or maybe just one or two tricks that are frontside, and I'll make a little tinier edit and I'll post it just over there, or I'll share it to that group.
Sure.
Good stuff in there, man. Just like there's some gnarly rippers that just do incredible stuff in that group.
Incredible frontside.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, sometimes it's in a run and there's a backside, but I mean, for the most part, you're posting your front side over the week. But so I posted this one on here, and it's this bowl that looks so massive. It must have, I don't know, 2-3 foot of vert before you even get to the coping.
I can't really see the clip.
Big pool coping, right? It's a lot of fisheye on here. It's a big bowl with a big circle and then a little circle, almost like BB-8 from Star Wars.
Sure.
But so this guy's sitting on a chair with an extra pool coping, like up on his lap.
Oh.
And so he goes up and he does, what does he do? A nose pick, or is it a blunt? Let me see it again.
I think that was a blunt.
Let's see. He goes up. No, full nose
that
blunt.
was
It was nose
pick.
blunt with his
He's on that truck though, right?
No, I think he goes to blunt, but he's
all right.
One more.
I think he's on truck.
Let's see. Okay, and then he shotguns a beer. Oh, and of course, that's here we go. All right, up and over. No, oh yeah, it's a nose pick. Dude, that's so gnarly though, because
that's so gnarly.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. So man, go to the Barn Burner Crew message board. You can get to it from Old Dude Skate Co. from Skatosis. There's links into it. It's not a private group. It's open for people to post all kinds of stuff. Like this other thing, dude, Green Issue. They've got Bucky Lassick and Moto Shibata. They got a few other guys. Is PLG still in there? There's a few guys on Green Issue, but
Green Issue.
That's the board brand that he's on.
Bucky Lassick.
Yeah, I don't know if he owns it or what, but he's been on that one for a long time. I think he probably went from Birdhouse to that.
Well, that's gotta be a while.
A long
Green
time. Oh
Issue.
yeah.
Why does that sort of sound familiar, but not at all?
I don't know, but I've subscribed to their feed for a long time.
Can you think of one Green Issue graphic?
No,
not at all.
Unless it says Bucky or Moto Shibata. But
yeah, but I can't think.
He's
of
at
one.
Tony Hawk's vert ramp, and he's doing rocket air to fakie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that picture looks really cool.
I don't think Hosoi ever went to fakie
with a rocket air.
Yeah. I've seen him do rocket airs in person. They're so insane.
That's nuts because you gotta fully.
It's a backside air, and then you.
Yeah, but to fakie, you gotta
fakie's
extend
insane.
and then bring it back.
It's insane.
It's insane.
So I cannot wait to see the clip because it's just a still photo. I mean, it's a gnarly photo, but come on, man, give me the clip.
I want to see Bucky Lassick clips, and I want to see if his new place has a new bowl. Because how could you destroy that other one?
I think he's in a
and
tiny
not
house now.
Crave want to build another one.
They're like van life. No,
he's that small. He went to like tiny
opposite.
house. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he's living now. Maybe he's building an even bigger bowl.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like if there's a video part that comes out, we're gonna see a bowl that we don't normally see.
For sure. Again, dude, what is going on? I cannot.
We should have ended it when you were right.
You're right.
Back on that Halloween contest.
Yeah.
I saw a shirt yesterday at the mall. We were at the mall yesterday and skating everywhere.
Did you take your skateboard and mall grab it?
I did not. I had my skateboard in the car.
Oh, you should.
I should have brought it in. I should have brought it in and did that. When people like jump off the second story. Yeah, that's dangerous.
So dangerous.
There was a shirt that it was like $40. But it was a long sleeve, and it was like a little kid version of Michael on a skateboard that had a pumpkin on it, and it said Slasher, and he's got the knife, and then the sleeve said Slasher. Very cool.
Very cool.
Typically, I hate like skating things that aren't like skating companies because it's cheesy. It was very. Cool. I'm not paying $40, so fuck that.
You didn't try it on and just run out.
I did not.
Good.
I didn't even try it on.
I was testing it.
I have the police on the other line.
Right, yeah. I'm sending this podcast directly to the cop shop. I'm not even posting it.
Your finger was over the button. You didn't just run out?
No, I got 911 on speakerphone.
They're listening the whole show.
I'm not sure who these two guys are I posted, but their screen names are Vlad Gafanov, and the other guy is Vlad _ Pirat or Pirat. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But these two guys, dude...
They put our doubles to shame.
Like, our doubles don't even count.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even count.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are amazing. It's too hard to explain a video in this kind of scenario.
But they're
again,
hippie jumping over one another onto the other
one guy's
board.
sitting on the ground with the board on his head, and the other guy's jumping off the ledge, board sliding it, or bonking it, or...
See, I would never let you do that.
I wouldn't. You know what? I'd probably let you try that. I'd let you do this over me.
That's true.
I'd let you all of you while I'm sitting on the couch.
You
reading.
wanted me to kickflip over you, and I said, "Fuck that."
I was down, dude. I was like,
dude,
I'm trusting you,
dude.
Even if it hurts,
sure, you would. Even if it hurt,
even if
you
it
would have
hurts,
for sure got a board to the face.
I was just looking for that photo, and it's on my desktop still.
Dude, I'm glad I said no to that, because do you remember the kickflip I landed?
Yeah,
it hit the couch and flipped.
You'd have cleared me.
Yeah, but if you were sitting there, I don't think that would have happened.
I think you would have tried harder. I have faith in you. That's all.
Thank you.
But that was
trying
a fun. I should repost that photo because I've been going through the archives, posting it every now and then. I'll post an older one. Dude, that's such a good photo.
That's a good. I wish it wasn't as me moving, wasn't as blurry.
It's because it's a video frame. It wasn't a photo.
Right.
So there's definitely, it's not crisp. Yeah, of course. A nice crisp photo with a flash and everything nice would be awesome.
Like Bill today. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, you know what? I noticed when I sat down, I got a notification from him on Facebook, but I have not seen the pictures, but I'll bet you that maybe he's got a couple of those shots.
That's very cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing those. Yeah, he was up there with the camera rig taking shots of us doing tricks. Did you watch the Skate Hoarders with Wes Kramer?
I did.
Dude, that guy does he still live at home? With his parents?
Is he?
The stuff is still up from like when he was a little kid.
It's in his room, yeah.
I think so. I don't think he's ever left home.
Does he live at home?
Where else would he be?
He's in his 30s, right?
I don't know how old he is, but I think he still lives. I think that's his. I think he still lives where he's always lived.
I thought that was weird too. I saw that.
Bit.
And I'm like, because you're like just showing the room. Usually when they show those, it's like Hosoi who has like his whole house.
Maybe he took over the house. I don't know if his parents still live there. Maybe that's just the scenario. He's just always traveling, and what's the point of having his own place when he's got that place, and it's right in San Diego, I think. But man, his collection was bizarre, man.
Well,
like,
I loved
all
him
over
saying,
the place.
like, I just don't throw anything out. He had everything.
Everything. But
he had
man,
a bottle from a bottle of wine.
Yeah, but he had some awesome stuff, though, man.
Awesome boards.
That whole VHS rack with all the old tape, like so many. And he had
like a whole rack of DVDs next to that, too.
Yeah.
Just so many skate videos.
So many cool boards.
He was hating on that Shaun White graphic.
Yeah,
he was hating on that Shaun White in general.
He was saying he had in his trunk, hoping he'd get a signature.
And then he's like, I'm happy I didn't.
Yeah.
Or maybe not happy I didn't, but like
it's just
maybe it worked out for
Wes
best.
Kramer and Shaun White are like polar opposites of skateboarding.
Yes.
One is in Crust We Trust, and the other one is like, I'm going to the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that graphic.
Yeah.
Though.
What was the other one? It was the it was a cartoon, and he said immediate cease and desist. It was
the Family Guy
Family
one.
Guy.
Skate Mafia.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's the thing.
But he's got one.
That Family Guy one. Identical, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, Friendship can get away with doing Simpsons.
Oh yeah, no, they did it identical. I'm just saying that he's got one.
Yeah,
you know how many people have that one?
Yeah,
because
they probably printed them, and then they're like, "You're done."
Yeah. Man,
you're always like against it. I'm like fighting for cease and desist, but it's cool. It's like we printed those. No, you can't do that
unless you're the business owner, and they're not only going to cease and desist, but sue you for any monies you made.
Sure. But it usually sometimes starts with just cease and desist
like, Monopoly
and stop.
World.
I have Boardwalk.
Oh, well,
I'm on top.
You are on top. You can play Sorry. Did you see Jason Park put out a whole new part?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I was not interested.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
The guy's
he's got the tricks. Yeah, but who's
That's like
who's that stunt man?
It's like turning your nose to Rodney Mullen back in the day. Because he's just inventing crazy things, man.
Oh man, you're really hitting me right now.
Hell yeah,
I'm like,
I am.
fuck no, like Rodney Mullen.
Yeah,
but it's just because Rodney Mullen's Rodney Mullen.
Why are you dogging him? Jason Park is progressing. He is changing this
Yeah,
thing,
but it's like
there are some gnarly tricks.
Who's that
you like
stuntman who was in Spider-Man?
You like hippie jumps.
Yes.
So that means you did not see him hippie jump a tree branch tray flip. Like, come on, you got to watch this part.
All right, I'll watch the part.
You got to watch it.
But this is what I'm saying though. His skate, like, it's cool when other people do hippie jumps.
It's all in Hawaii.
They don't do hippie jumps. Jason Parks, it's gonna be weirder tricks.
Yeah.
So it's not like I get he's
you're
at
gonna like
that.
It.
I guarantee it.
You're gonna like it.
Who's the guy who became a stuntman? You know,
do
you remember the guy who like does backflips?
Sure.
That's who Jason Parks reminds me of. Is like it's like crazy acrobatic stuff or like
Maybe
crazy
so, but
like,
you know what?
weird stuff.
I ain't hating on that dude either. He found a way to make a living with skateboarding.
Well, he did. I mean, yeah, he did it very. William Spencer.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, he did it brilliantly because.
And there's another guy that's kind of crossing a weird bridge with like the Nitro Circus too, because like
the same thing though. Jason Park, Nitro Circus. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, man, I love watching Nitro Circus.
Yeah. See, but that's like, I don't like watching that.
Really?
Just because it's like.
I love Travis Pastrana.
It's like
and
watching
all that.
like somebody play Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Mm,
it's like that's cool, but it's like. It's not realistic. It's like so out of the realm.
Yeah, dude, it's bombastic. It's just like watching a what do you call monster truck rally? You know, it's like watching NASCAR. I
don't think I'll ever. That sounds like the loudest thing.
No, not that. No, I'm saying comparing it to like in our sport, it's like that kind of like just in your face.
Yeah,
it's like it's like Boom Boom Huck Jam.
Yes,
you know.
Yes,
it's Nitro Circus just to the next level.
Yes, yeah,
and
like Boom Boom Huck Jam is like. Cool. The idea is cool, but that's not skating I'm gonna watch to like get me hyped to go film.
Yeah, that's so gnarly.
Yeah, because that's just like I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna build this thing. Like that's insane.
I get that, but dude, do you not get into watching like Mega Ramp at all? Watching like Bob Burnquist and his Dreamland part.
Dreamland, I really liked because. That
place is massive, and he keeps building it bigger. That cement part.
I guess I'm gonna say the same argument why I don't like Boom Boom Hug Jam. Why I liked the Dreamland because it was he was like progressing the mega ramp so much.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know any of this could be done.
And now it's got a hip.
Yeah, now it's got that Euro gap.
Hip. Yeah, jeez.
Is that a Euro gap? That's the most fucked up. It's like a kicker.
It's a global gap. Like,
yeah.
Why is it called a Euro gap? Where does that name come from?
I don't know. That's a good. Maybe we should Google that.
I'm on a
fuck the Torey Pudwill thing.
I'm on a good one today.
Google the Euro gap.
All right, so man, I did not expect to have so much hate on Jason Park here. Jeez.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna say maybe because of the. Infrastructure or design of spots in Europe or spots in other countries.
I have no idea. Or maybe the first guy that did it was European, and he's like, "This is my gap.
This is Euro gap."
I have no idea where that comes from.
That was a European accent. I apologize.
Yeah, you should. As you should. So in closing, I haven't actually posted it on anywhere except in our group, so it's got a little bit smaller audience, but I'll probably put it in like the ODS Instagram feed. But I got this interesting board that I'm trying to get a little bit more information about from the Gravity games. If you're talking about Mega Ramp and Boom Boom Hug Jam, apparently Gravity Games is
Shaun White.
Right, that's what became X Games apparently. Like I don't fully remember watching Gravity Games. I remember there was wakeboarding and there was other stuff going on with it.
But I remember there was biking.
So I've got
like BMX shit.
At Goodwill I found a skateboard. It was like $4 and it's not very fancy, but it's got this really interesting Mylar like bottom. It's really shiny, glittery, and it's got this logo.
Primitive does.
It's got Gravity Games wheels. So I'm assuming it's some sort of commemorative Gravity Games skateboard.
I remember Gravity Game. Like, I never thought about it because I'm like, X Games. I never thought about it until right now when you brought it up.
Oh, really?
But I remember that as a kid.
Huh.
And I remember there was like BMX Park and like, they did like a bunch of stuff.
I don't know if it directly became X Games, but I guess maybe the predecessor to it.
I remember my dad was like, when I was like, 12, 13, like just getting into it. I remember he was so hyped. He's like, the X Games are on. The Gravity Games are on.
Well, that's pretty cool because I got it and I started looking up Gravity skateboard, and there's this weird brand where it's like cruisers and longboards, and it's like Kryptonite or like the Walmart-y stuff. And I was like, I don't think that's what it is because I couldn't find the logo.
Are you sure? Didn't you say there's plastic under the trucks?
There is. I'm not saying that it's like an awesome board or anything like that. You know, and maybe it was wrapped up and packaged cheaply, but it's the commemorative sense that I'm just trying to figure out like what year it's from. I haven't seen a single photo of it, which is usually, you know, if it's got some sort of, you know.
It kind of looks like a tobacco logo. Do you see that?
No.
What cigarettes am I thinking of? Why am I thinking of cigarettes?
I don't know, but it's like half the logo right there. That's the whole logo there.
Yeah.
And it's like a
just
skateboard
that
shape.
graphic on the board makes me think of like, I don't even know. I don't even know cigarettes.
I don't know. I just kind of putting it out there just to see if maybe somebody knows something about it. I don't know. Not that big of a deal, but just a cool little.
It's a huge deal. Let us know.
Cool little Goodwill find is all. But yeah. So check it out on I'll probably have it on Instagram, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
I'll probably put it everywhere.
I'll figure it out.
I'll post it somewhere.
Be on the lookout and don't sleep.
Right. Yeah, so anybody out there listening, you want to follow us on Instagram, we are at Skatosis Podcast and also at Old Dude Skate Co. I do fill up both of those accounts, so there's fun stuff on both of them.
I'm also at Monty Twice.
Like Monty?
That is Monty. Could not get that one. So it's Monty Twice. Follow me on Instagram.
I'm at Drew Domkis. If you'd like to support the show, a great way is to head over to our website and click on any of the Amazon banners, and that takes you over to Amazon.com. Just shop like normal. It doesn't cost you anything more, but once you go through our banner, it just helps us. I'm sure you've heard this on other podcasts. It's just use our link instead.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And go to our Patreon.
You know, I set that up a while ago. I don't think anybody even knows about it or seen it or anything. So if you want to go to Patreon, go for it.
I didn't think we had one. I was just saying it because everyone had. That's very funny.
I've got one for the Dawn and Drew show, but then I started one for Patreon, but I didn't really promote it much.
You started one for Patreon?
No, I mean for Skatosis, sorry. I haven't really done anything specific for it. It's kind of nice to do like a little added something to make people want to go there for it.
So if you donate $5 today, I will send you a piece of my hair.
Gross.
If you donate...
Is it a pube?
That's up to me. If you donate $50, I'll show up at your house. Give me the address.
They're like $5 only. Just give me the hair.
They give me $4. They're like, this is. I don't need any of that actually.
Oh man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I sure did. I enjoyed skateboarding with you today, Aaron.
I did as well.
Right on. I'm looking forward to doing more.
I'm sore.
I'm really looking forward to this bruised, swelling hand to go get better.
But it has only been a few hours.
I know. I'm sure in the edit I will put that there's only one clip of me riding the bowl with follow footage. Like I have tripod stuff, but I got
a clip of you.
I had Cody. Oh, that's right, you got it. But on my camera, Cody filmed me. I drop in, and dude, I just washed out in that bowl, and I slammed so hard. So you had a good suggestion. That should just be one slow-mo clip.
Yes.
So
yes, it's a good.
Dawn will not like that one.
No, she will not. But you came out.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just a slam in the hand.
I'm right here. So thanks again for listening. Check us out, skatosis.com, olddudeskateko.com. My name's Drew Domkis.
I'm Aaron Monty.
And we'll catch you next week.
And this has been Skatosis.
Old Dude Skate Co.